Looking good, my guy.
Ain't ready yet, P.
Oh, this is so exciting. I cannot believe how close we are.
I told you they were courtside, seasonal. What do you think that meant?
Oh, I knew what it meant, smart guy. It's just a different thing to actually be here and really experience it.
You guys had a long flight, huh?
Yes. Wait, you look skinny. Have you been eating?
He's a professional athlete. Of course he's eating.
Ma, let me ease your mind. We have nutritionists, dietitians, strength and conditioning coaches, staff doctors, and sports psychologists. So trust me when I say, I'm good. You don't have to worry about me.
That other rookie's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, did you pick a fight with him in one of your videos last week?
Supposedly. But no, Pop, I'm not picking fights. This is just content. Content is good for my brand.
Do you want us to send you food? Your father could portion out meals. You could keep them in the freezer.
The boy's got a brand, April. He can hire his own personal chef.
how it
Oh,
works.
does a personal chef know how to make his meatloaf just the way he likes it?
All you have to do is find the temple onions.
Okay, who's watching the diner inventory?
Don't even get him started. He's been stressed out about it all day.
Your Uncle Rick.
Wait, didn't Uncle Rick start a fire trying to warm up garlic bread once?
We don't know that for sure.
Well, okay, look, I really appreciate you two both being here. It's amazing to have you here and your support, so
Thanks for the seats.
They really are lovely.
well, it's the least I can do. So enjoy the game, and I'll see you afterwards, huh?
Okay.
I love you both.
Love you too, honey.
Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
And as MP told us at the start of the season, he wants to be at the top of his rookie class. Seen by everyone as the clear-cut standout, how would you qualify his performance in that regard?
Well, MP certainly is playing well, especially for a rookie. But I think he could be doing more to show he's truly elite. He'll have to continue that tireless work ethic to make that happen.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. MP out there with Irving, and it's Flagg in at the 3. Here's Flagg, and Flagg throws it down.
2 emphatic points from Flagg. This rookie has some serious swag.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. And here's Maxey outside. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And this group is about as formidable as they come. 22 wins in a row. It's just remarkable.
Almost mind-boggling that you could string together brilliant basketball over such a sustained period of time. Think about the focus that they have to bring nightly. Think about the commitment to grinding it out every single night, regardless of your opponent. Just absolutely incredible stuff.
Here's Edgecombe. The Mavericks making the shot. MP deciding where to go with it. To the middle. Here's Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And Davis shoots a high percentage because he's so adept at playing to his strengths.
Outside, Maxey. Embiid with a screen on Irving. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Lively. And finished off by Lively.
This is where a big with speed can change the game. Getting out on the fast break, trying to make an easy opportunity.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Moment now to look at how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up as we close out the year. Still lots of games left. Here are the rookies off and running in the early going. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heap of all that young talent.
Well, he has wasted no time making his presence felt, and he's setting a very high standard for this year's rookie class.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
Boy, a chilly start for this basketball team. They are just 1 for 4.
TV, no question. Anthony Davis had a lot of hype when he was drafted in 2012.
Kevin, how could he not? He won a national title collegiately. He has incredible size and skill on both ends of the floor. That hype was real, and it was earned.
And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Maxey. His last outing, 16 points for him. To stop the run, Embiid. And Lively pulls it down.
So often the outcome of a game is dictated in the first quarter of a game. This is a tough start.
MP outside. Floats it up for Davis, and that's going to be a travel. A moment here now to see the numbers for MP. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now here's Embiid. He has yet to score. Oubre, a screen on Irving. And here's Maxey outside. And Lively pulls it down. Mavericks leading by 8. And here is MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving can't get it to go.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Pass to Drummond. Now here's Embiid. Shoots over Lively. That's short off the rim. And so MV will bring it up for Dallas. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now here's Irving. After the miss from Tyrese Maxey. Davis with a screen on Embiid. Hurt the pass to Davis for the 3. With 1 on the clock and finished off by Anthony Davis.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. And Dallas also making a switch. Washington's checked in for Flag. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. He spoke about their defensive schemes tonight, especially in relation to Anthony Davis. He said it's essential that we limit his impact. We have to stay strong inside and not allow Davis to intimidate us no matter what. Strong words from coach. We'll see if his guys can make it happen. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
MP outside. Davis sets a screen. MP kicks to Irving. Over Maxey. Irving can't hit.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And Grimes has it in the corner. And Philadelphia with another turnover here. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Mavericks. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out.
And when I look at Dallas, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Here's Edgecombe. Following the basket by MP. And Drummond throws it down.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey, Kevin. I just received word on the news out of Boston, and the Celtics trade with Philadelphia. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thanks again, Shines, as always. And the dunk by MP.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
Oubre outside. Pass to Edgecombe. To the inside. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. MP with it. He has 6. And there's the drive. He gets that one. Hurts got 8 points.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Edgecombe. And here is Drummond. Here's Maxey. And a miss there on the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Now, here's MP. 8 points for him. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Edgecombe. Lively defending. Outside, Maxey. Nailed from three-point land.
And well, Maxey is a dead-eye sniper from beyond the arc. The D has to chase him off that line.
MP with a screen on Maxey. Now, MP. To the paint. Here's Lively. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Hurts got 5 assists in the game. The 76ers trail by 14, and we're going courtside for a report on Joel Embiid. Allie, what are they saying?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the 76ers let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. As we get into the season, injuries becoming more common. In this case, he's been given the green light to keep playing. He'll just have to be more careful moving forward. Guys?
Good information as always, Allie. We thank you. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Bonus checked in, and it's Edwards in for Oubre. Three-pointer, Simon. A rebound by Washington.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Back to MP. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hurts got 11.
Boy, for the most part, when they have gone through him, he has delivered.
Here's Simon. He can't get that one to fall. Good defense by MP. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. There's a screen by Washington. The drive by MP.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, MP. With 3, Marshall, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Mavericks lead by 17. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. D'Angelo Russell out there with MP. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. Now, here's MP. Screen by Gafford. And the dunk by MP.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Here's Maxey, trailing by 17. Shot, high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And the dunk by MP.
Oh, to have young legs. MP gets off his feet in a hurry for that finish.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Simons surveying the D. His 3-pointers off the mark.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
You know, with Daniel Gafford, they have an element inside that a lot of teams are looking for.
Well, let's begin with his motor. Daniel Gafford wants to play hard and compete on every possession. He's a lob threat and a rim protector. Give me all of that.
And it's Russell missing. And Simons, who's got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17-point game. Maxey passes to Simons. Covered by Gafford. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Edwards from the arc. Good defense by MP. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Washington. Dallas moving the ball around. Now, here's MP. He's got 17. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers making a switch here. Bonus checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Flag is checked in. Outside, Simons kicks it out to Maxey. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by, and that one is good. Ono's got his first basket of the night.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of a screen. That's nicely done.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons looked really strong. He dropped 50 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
No problem knocking that one down. Simons has got his first 3 points of the game.
And shooters shoot. And Simons sure has a feel with that quick trigger.
MP sets the screen for Russell. MP outside. Five on the clock. MP finds a gap. Maxey grabs the miss. The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Edwards. Now Embiid covered by Gafford. And they're moving it up. And stolen by Maxey. Three-pointer. Here's Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
MP outside. For the screen on Simon. They could use a bucket. MP finds Gafford. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
Well, you look at Edgecombe. He'll have a spot in the contest if he can hang out at the number 4 spot in the voting. And with his skills, you know he'll have a shot to win it if he can make it in.
He's going to have a great shot. And Kevin, he's going to give it everything he's got if he can make it into the contest. I bet his dunks have some serious thought being put into them.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Here's MP. 17 points in the game. Here he goes. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Boy, what a quarter he's had. Go ahead, young sir. Keep the pressure on.
Pass to Edgecombe. Drills it from outside. Edgecombe's got 5 points so far. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Edgecombe. Following the basket by MP. Edwards, no good. Gert the pass to Davis. Down low. Here's Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Maxey.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
Dallas shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. And you look at this Mavs rotation now, Doris, a wide range of ages.
And that's important, Kevin, because typically when you start a rebuild or a build, it begins with young players. But inevitably, there comes a moment in time where you think, we need some maturity and we need some veterans in our locker room. So it's always better to have a blend. Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too. Boy, that is tough defense, exactly how you want to play him.
Davis, the pass to Russell, inside. Anthony Davis, too much size.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Here's Grimes, takes the 12-footer and hits. Grimes has got his first 2 points of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, with his size and hops, Daniel Gafford is always a threat near the rim.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Russell. And Edgecombe gets it to go. And it's 7 points here for B.J. Edgecombe. Outside, Davis. Now, here is Irving. Over Oubre. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Pass to Drummond, and Grimes has it in the corner. Oubre outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
And Philadelphia has possession after the Mavericks pick up 3. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. In the corner, it's Oubre. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 6.
Boy, slow start for him out of the gates, but you can feel that rhythm building.
And Gafford throws it down.
Daniel Gafford is a vertical threat at the cup. Look out below.
Edgecombe with it. Last game we saw him score 14. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys who probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Simons, he's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. Williams comes in for Russell. Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Pass to Simons. Over Irvin. And it's Simons missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And Davis can't get it to go.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
Oubre passes to Simons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Oubre outside. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you have to respect how fast Kelly Oubre gets his shot off in catch-and-shoot situations.
Nobody near Williams. Misses the 3. The 76ers trail by 17. Outside, Simons. 44 seconds left in the first half. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Washington. And MP subbed in for Williams. 43 seconds left here in the second. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. It's deflected. And the clock. 3-pointer by MP. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oubre with the steal. Simons against Irving. Simons, the pass to Oubre. Here's Edgecombe. Good on the 13-footer. Edgecombe's got 9.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And so it's MP making things happen for Dallas. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front? And as they say in baseball, the stove is hot.
Really? I've never heard that saying, Ernie. Like, why do you use that phrase?
Hold on, Ernie. I'll take this one. Obviously, the stove is hot because teams are cooking something up. Can't cook on a cold stove, Kenny.
Well, I think it actually started back with the Baseball Winter League, but it's hard to argue with Shaq's reasoning on this one. And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
This
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. MP really making a difference here.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Kevin?
Great mentality. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Now, here's Oubre. From 15 feet away, and Lively pulls it down. Lively's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And here is MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the things you love about MP is his appreciation for the history of the game, studying the former great players, weaving their strengths into his game.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. The 76ers trail by 20. Maxey deciding where to go with it. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got 12 in the game.
That play is why Embiid's been an MVP. His skill, including passing at 7+ feet, is just ridiculous.
Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jarrett McCabe looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick, DJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Irving against Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lively. Embiid, no good. Mavericks leading by 18. Lively with the screen. Embiid passes to Lively. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Lively's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Down low, Edgecombe, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Now, here's MP. He's got 24, 6 on the shot clock. Embiid with the steal. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Embiid. 14 points for Tyrese Maxey. Now, MP. Davis sets a screen. Here's Hurt. And the layup is good. MP's got 26.
Oh, he's hot coming out of the break. 3 up, 3 down.
Maxey kicks to Drummond. Up top, Embiid. Lively defending. Maxey into the lane. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. MB is number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Dallas leading by 17. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist goes to...
Hurt's got his 8th assist in the game. Maxey against Irving. Oubre dishes to Embiid. Maxey on the wing. He's got 14. Mavericks with the rebound. And following this one, they'll take on the Hornets in New Orleans. That will conclude their brief two-game road trip.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Now we get a chance to check out MP. Just an incredible month of basketball. 15 assists and 3 rebounds. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Oubre. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Another miss by Philadelphia. Dallas leading by 21. Edgecombe with the steal. Now Drummond. Oubre sets the screen for Drummond. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Davis sets a screen. The drive by Embiid. And that one, good. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Drummond. Oubre, no one around him. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Oubre's got his second bucket of the night. Now, here's MP. 28 points for him. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Out left to the wing. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Dallas. Lively's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP passes to Davis. And yes, it's good. Davis has got 18 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bounce pass Maxey to the inside. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's MP. 30 points in the game. Davis sets a screen. The drive by MP.
That's MP with some bad intentions on his way to the cup.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Edgecombe. Shoots from 12. And Lively pulls it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
MP against Maxey. To the wing right side. MP with a screen on Oubre. Back to MP. 5 to shoot. And that one is off. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Lively a screen on Maxey. Here's Hurt. And the dunk by MP.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oubre, good.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Edwards, he's checked in for Drummond. Quentin Grimes comes in for Kelly Oubre. Simons, he's checked in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Maxey. The Mavericks also with a sub. Washington's checked in for flag.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Now here's Irving. He's got 8. Back to MP. Good. MP's got 38 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Pass to Embiid. Back to McCain. Over Irving. McCain's shot is off. Dallas has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Pass to Lively. Back to MP. Davis with a screen on McCain. MP again. Hurts got 40 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The shot's good from Simon.
Oh, gritty inside. Simon's amongst the big bodies.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Simons. Washington kicks to MP. There's the drive. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
Boy, I like when MP tries to carve space in the painted area. So effective down there.
MP against Simon. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. MP outside. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 11.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side, Simon. Again, Simon's missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And finished off by Lively.
Let's remember, this guy's got a 9-4 standing reach and a vertical that's ridiculous. Lively just getting to the rim.
McCain up top. Lively defending. And the shot is good. 7 points in the game.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Lively is screen on Simon. Hurt. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 44.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Lively. And the basket by Embiid.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
We got some great looks. Great looks. Defensively, we're getting stops too.
The words of Jason Kidd in that huddle moments ago. Happy with the way his team is performing, hoping they can maintain the momentum they've captured.
Well, I mean, they're working together on both ends of the floor and doing a great job of playing at their pace.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the floor for him. It'll be Washington and Gafford. Williams is out there with Russell. And it's Marshall in at the small forward. For three, Edwards. Rebound by Marshall. And here's Marshall bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Gafford is screen on Maxey. Russell kicks to Washington. Back to Russell. Lays it up off the glass. Russell's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Embiid against Gafford. Three-pointers, Simon. The Mavericks pull it in. Washington's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Russell with it. Maxey covering from downtown. And it's Russell missing. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Simons. Marshall defending. Simons kicks to Maxey. Here's Grimes. He's guarded by Williams. Shot by Grimes. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gafford finds Russell. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This guy an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Embiid against Gafford. And the rejection by Gafford. Williams scanning the floor. Washington with a screen on Simon. And then Washington with the dunk.
P.J. Washington is unafraid to mix it up on the interior, and that dunk, that was emphatic.
Pass to Edwards. Now Embiid. And Grimes has it in the corner. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Williams sends a screen for Russell. Over in the corner, Marshall. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 76ers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. From deep, Maxey. Rebound by Marshall. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Tipped away. Grimes with it. He's picked up by Russell. Pass to Maxey. And the rejection by Gafford.
Wow, a big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Number 22, Denied Rose.
Maxey passes to Grimes. Embiid the screen. 6 to shoot. Maxey finds Simons. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Gosh, it feels like he's pressing a little bit, and obviously playing from behind doesn't help.
Washington with the screen on Simons. Fires from deep. And it's Washington missing. Philadelphia's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Gafford. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
And the first one at the line is good.
What you love about Daniel Gafford, he knows who he is. He's going to be a force in the painted area on both ends. He's going to take high percentage shots, and he doesn't mind the dirty work.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edgecombe's checked in. MP's checked in for the Mavericks. Maxey kicks to Simons. Pass to Grimes. A three-pointer off the mark. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 9 points for Daniel Gafford.
Well, Daniel Gafford sets a solid screen, gets off it quickly, and gets a bucket.
Maxey banked in off the glass.
And this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Russell finds MP. Driving inside. And MP throws it down.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't. Well,
no. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. MP doing work.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Now, here's Simon. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Now, here's MP. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the 76ers with some changes. Andre Drummond's checked in for Quentin Grimes. And Oubre subbed in for Anfernee Simons. The Mavericks also with a sub. Williams is checked in. Outside, Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. He's looking for Drummond and finds him.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
There's a screen by Washington. The drive by MP. Dallas moving it around. For the screen on Drummond. MP with it. Maxey covering. And Gafford throws it down.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Dallas. Embiid against Gafford. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. MP with it. Washington sets the pick for MP. Rebound by the 76ers. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Pass to Maxey. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
There's a screen by Washington. MP outside. Here's Gafford. Back to MP. Just 4 to shoot. Takes the 13-footer. Bank shot. No good. Philadelphia shooting in this game 45%. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the rejection by Gafford.
Boy, you see the great timing of Daniel Gafford on the defensive end.
Gafford is screen on Embiid. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
At some point, does the defense decide we need to send more at him? Because right now he is scoring at will.
Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey sets a screen for Edgecombe. Zadorus, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM, and you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by MP. Embiid. Again, Embiid missing. MP outside. Marshall dishes to MP. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Now, here's MP. Throws it up high, and then Washington with the dunk.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Edgecombe. The Mavericks making the shot. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Hurt's shot is good.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Now let's send it over to Jennifer Quintana.
MP, I noticed your parents were sitting courtside for the game tonight.
Yeah.
Is this their first NBA game that they've ever attended?
And it's kind of a big deal for me, Jennifer Quintana. They own a restaurant in Vermont. It's called the Parkwood Diner. Amazing place. But as long as I can remember, it's been open 7 days a week. And like my dad, I think this is the first time he's ever taken a vacation.
Would you like to invite them over?
Yeah, you okay with that?
Bring them on over.
Yeah. Ma, Pa, come on over. Come on. Yeah.
Okay.
This is Jennifer.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi.
I gotta know, what was it like raising such a promising young athlete?
Well.
Oh, he was just the sweetest little boy. He never gave us any problems.
Except for the grocery bills. I mean, he ate like a horse.
It takes a lot of calories to build into an NBA player, right?
Yeah, but there was a 2-year stretch where he only ate peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I mean, he had like 5 of them for dinner?
Oh, at least. Yeah. And then he'd wash it down with orange juice.
That was a disgusting combination.
He'd get constipated all the time,
Because he refused to eat anything green.
Oh my
No roughage.
No spinach.
Nothing. nothing.
Sure. Look, Jennifer, do we have what we got here?
Thank you both for your enlightening anecdotes.
We're going to go now.
Okay.
That was an interview.
Okay.
Bye, Jennifer.
Bye, Jennifer.
See you soon.
Embarrassed?
Yes.
Good.
Why would you bring my bowel movements up on national TV?
Because it's necessary.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you later.
Good game, FP.
Players are evaluating year-round now during games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with colleges and universities.
up, MP?
Quite a list through in 10 minutes.
Heads up.
Yo, 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 MP checking in before the final game of my Rookie Revenge Tour. And as promised, your boy has been shining against the alleged cream of the crop from this year's draft class.
Do you think you've already proven you're one of the top rookies?
Oh, for sure. You know, I just hope no scouts lose their job over it, though. They got families to feed.
That's real kind of you.
Yeah.
It's real kind of you, MP.
Thank you. I'm a killer on the court, but I'm a nice guy off. That's the duality of MP.
Good luck.
You get way better cost per ounce and more nutrition.
That's our analytical mind.
Oh, and you can do fresh fruit. You know, on sale, double up and then freeze it. You save a fortune. Yeah, well, you can get for economics teacher in high school. Let's do it for the world.
What's up, MP? Like those kicks, MP.
Please go to the nearest Six booth to get yours today. giveaway day and get a free Jazz Fleece blanket. At point guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 13, Walter, number 13. Starting at the other guard, 6 feet 7 inches, number 10, Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. Starting at power forward, standing 6'11", number 22, Kyle Filipowski. At the other forward position, at 6'9" number 19, Ace Bailey. In the middle, standing 7'2", number 24, Walker Kessler.
Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Williams. Daniel Gafford is out there with Najee Marshall. Then it's MP, and it's Flagg in at the 3, the small forward. And for Utah, they've got Sviatoslav Mikhailuk, Filipowski out there with Walker Kessler. Then it's Bailey. And this is a tough time of the season, Graham. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
And you look at this rookie class, MP continues to scratch and claw, trying to cement his place as one of the best and brightest.
Well, so far, I'd say he has matched exactly what he set out to do. If MP isn't right at the top of his rookie class, he's got to be in a tie for the top contenders. His performance this year has been nothing short of remarkable.
Now here's Kessler. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City.
Strong finish by Bailey. Here's a guy who wants to slam it.
Now here's MP. Outside, Williams. They swipe it. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Bailey's shot is off. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Flagg. Back to MP. Clock at 6. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Mikhailuk. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. And Gafford with the block. Williams passes to MP. Here's Gafford. The rebound by Filipowski.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty. Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Now here's MP. To the inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the paint. Here's Bailey. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's MP. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. And it's Flagg missing. Well, Grant, in 2024, you added Cooper Flagg to the USA Select team before he even played a game in college.
You know, B.A., he made me look really good, too. You know, he performed extremely well against the men's national team. And at just the age of 17, he already looked like one of the better players on the court that day.
Here's Flagg. The Jazz making their last shot. Stripped it away! To the middle. Here's Bailey. Uses the glass on the layup. Bailey's got 8.
And even if he doesn't have the wider frame some guys do, Bailey's not going to let contact keep him from finishing.
Gafford the screen. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And it's Utah with the ball. After the basket by Dallas. Mikhailuk, pass to Filipowski. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. And this team has been just incredible, assembling a 31-game winning streak. And with no signs of slowing down anytime soon, we are watching history in the making, folks.
Well, I don't say this lightly. This group could very well be one of the best teams I've ever seen. To win this many games in a row is unthinkable. And if I'm in the locker room coaching this group, the one thing I'd be telling my guys is not to get distracted by the record. Stay focused on tonight, just as we have throughout the streak.
Here's Hurt. The Jazz making their last shot. Back to Williams. Pass to MP. Gafford the screen. MP drives in. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
Here's Bailey. Puts it up from 15. And again, it's Utah.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
And here's MP. 6 points for him. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Oh, a wise move by MP. Calling his own numbers in the two-man game.
Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. Still no points. Here's Kessler. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Gafford. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Now MP. Give him 8. Inside. And Gafford gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Pass to Kessler. Utah moving the ball around.
Oh, the shots are falling for Bailey tonight. His energy and focus on offense have been everything we hoped for.
And so it's Dallas with it. And this is the first season matchup for him against this Utah team.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end, really looking for some improvement here.
Gafford the screen. Here's Hurt driving inside. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Pass to Bailey. And here's Filipowski. Here's Kessler. Gafford grabs the miss. For Dallas, they've gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. MP, the pass to Williams. Oh, they pick off the pass. And the Jazz pushing it up now. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, what I love about Walker Kessler, he's a 7-footer who plays like a 7-footer.
And Dallas with possession. Williams passes to MP. rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. And the Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Here's Bailey. He's got 12. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. MP shot is off. And for Utah, they're shooting 44% to start this ball game. Bailey's shot is off. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. MP with it. He's got 10. Pass to Marshall. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Utah with the ball. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Floats one. Some solid defense from Williams. The Mavericks leading. Now MP. Gafford the screen. MP left side. Down low. Pass to Flag. 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Marshall. No good from outside. And here are the Jazz. To the left wing. Here's Mikhailuk. Launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Bailey, covered by MP. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Yeah, a versatile scorer and intimidating defender. Ace Bailey's confidence and length are why he went in the top 5.
And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Pistons, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for the Mavericks, they've been on a roll, victorious in their last 5 outings, really shoring up their #1 seed status.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans. All-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league, or they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry. Appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams. Here's MP, following the bucket by Utah. Martin a screen. MP with it, and it's Niang picking him up. Hurt, no good. Utah leading. Outside, Anderson. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Hendricks. And a miss there on the triple. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. MP high post. He's got 10. And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
First free throw is good.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Williams is checked in for Utah. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away confidence.
Here's Hendricks. From deep. Mavericks with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
Yeah, that kind of performance on the road really speaks to their preparation and mental fortitude.
The drive by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Puts up a deep 3. No good. Miss is at the buzzer. MP getting it done for the Mavericks. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
On the court right now for Dallas, they've got Derek Lively. D'Angelo Russell is out there with MP. Then there's Caleb Martin, and it's Christie in at the small forward position. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings played some superb basketball. He ended up with 44 points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. And just a huge game for him. His coaches would love to see him do it again. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the bucket by Utah. Here's Hurt. Step slam by MP.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
To the paint. Williams from long range. And it's Martin with the rebound. Dallas leading by 4. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's MP. Screen by MP. Pass to Christie. Lets it fly. Kicks it out to MP. Second chance shot. Martin outside. Fires the 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that well.
And Utah calls time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
And those are the games you need as a squad. Proving to yourself you can go win in a hostile environment.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Marshall comes in for Martin, and Williams is subbed in for Russell. Here's Mikhailuk. No made baskets yet, and here's Bailey for 3. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
Well, a good idea to set up Bailey. He's got that high release. He's such an exciting young player.
There's the screen by Marshall. MP, the pass to Marshall. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Looking at the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that have been consistently dominant on the offensive end of the floor over the last month. Number 1, Dallas.
Well, their offensive efficiency has been incredible. It's why no one wants to play them right now.
Pass to Nurkic. Shoots over Lively. No good off the glass.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. MP on the drive. Basket's good. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Hendricks. Inside. Utah moving the ball around. The shot by Mikhailuk, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Mavs. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Screen by Lively. Here's MP. Oh, look at MP doing his thing down there.
they just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mikhailuk. Here's Bailey. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go.
Good looks from Bailey. You'd like to see him dish it a little more at this level than he did in college.
The Mavericks lead by 6. Pass to Hurt. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Filipowski, he's checked in for Hendricks. And Dallas also making a switch. Gafford's checked in, and both free throws good for MP. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Bailey, covered by MP. Nurkic, a screen on MP. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got 6 rebounds in the game.
If they just continue to dominate the board.
MP, the pass to Gafford. Gafford, the screen. To the middle. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Gafford's got 8.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Bailey. To the inside. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
MP outside. And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Gafford.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Mikhailuk. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. And Bailey gets it to go.
And with the ability to rise up above defenders, Bailey is a problem.
The Mavericks lead by 8. Now here's MP. He's got 24. Rebounded by Mikhailuk. The Jazz have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Lets the 3 fly. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And here's MP. Comes up empty down low. Out left to the wing. Again, Utah good for 2.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. And Dallas with a change here too. Flags checked in for Christie. Williams passes to MP. Gafford the screen. Now MP. Pass to Flag. On the wing, MP. Fires from deep. And it's Flag missing. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Bailey. And it's Utah scoring again. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. That'll be the back end of a 3-game road trip. MP scanning the floor. There's the drive. And MP throws it down.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Bailey. Oh, and he brings it down with a 2-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's MP. 26 points for him. It's stolen. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Shoots from 14. And it's flagged with a rebound. The Mavericks lead by 4. MP with it. Gafford the screen. MP drives in. And here's what the Utah Jazz schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And both free throws good for MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. And here's Bailey for 3. Knocks down the triple. Bailey's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. Needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add.
Oh, my goodness!
Oh, my.
Whoa, Ace Bailey, he put that on his highlight reel.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. MP outside. High arcing shot. Good D by Kessler.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Mikhailuk, the pass to Bailey. Fires the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. And finished off by Kessler.
Well, gobbling up boards is what Kessler does best. Got some points out of that one, too.
Gafford the screen. Here's MP. Oh, wow! MP taking flight.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 6. Takes a 3. And it's flagged with a rebound.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Williams. All by himself. Here's Bailey. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Yeah, and with those long strides, it doesn't take Bailey long at all to get up the floor.
Here's MP. Gets it off. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Dallas on top. They lead by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
MP has been impressive in this one, to say the least.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
And next, a look at some of the possible participants for this season's dunk contest.
This dunk contest is going to be legit. We've got some athletes, boy.
You're right, man. Some serious high rises in this field. I cannot wait to see what they come up with.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Hey, we didn't expect this. Not normally a big-time assist maker, he's done a great job moving the ball around.
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised, but he's been focused on passing the ball. You gotta give him credit.
We've got Bailey, Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. Then it's Sviatoslav Mikhailuk. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And Bailey gets it to go.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. There's the screen by Marshall. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, wow, that was a dunk contest level jam right there.
A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Utah trailing here. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now Kessler. He's guarded by Gafford. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bailey. Now Kessler. Utah moving the ball around. Another shot. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Utah shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the free throw, no good. Dallas shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. MP, the pass to Marshall. Now here's MP. He's got 34, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The youngster, MP, keeping that head on a swivel.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Dallas Mavericks are all in on defense. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "That's something you can hang your hat on, especially when your offense isn't going. Defense will give you a chance to win those ugly games. That gives you the opportunity to play for that bigger trophy." Back over to you.
Gotta have it. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Pass to Bailey from downtown. And it's Flagg with a rebound. Flagg's got 4 rebounds now. And here's MP. He takes it in. Ooh, MP going to work inside.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Here's MP. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Well, they might think twice before bringing it inside again. Kessler with ferocious interior defense.
MP outside. Takes it inside. Can't cash it in from close range. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it. A group of teams that love to run. The NBA leaders in fast break scoring. In the third spot, the Jazz.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Kessler. To the middle. Here's Mikhailuk. The Jazz again can't hit. Dallas leading by 3. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. MP, the pass to Marshall. MP outside. Gafford the screen. And he's going for the oop here. Throw it down on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Over to the left wing. Pass to Bailey. Puts it up from the high post. Hurt pulls it in.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field and seems really frustrated.
Gafford the screen. MP outside. With the drive. Again! What an avalanche!
Yeah, another extraordinary effort from him. Now, we've come to expect this as of late.
Yeah, he's now tied for 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Pass to Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. They get it again. Filipowski. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Filipowski's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
MP outside. Williams from long range. Utah grabs the miss. Filipowski's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Now here's Filipowski. Here's Mikhailuk. And here's Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Here's Bailey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's a key bucket for Bailey, showing he can make a difference on the glass.
Gafford the screen. Here's Hurt on the take. And MP throws it down.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And here's Bailey for 3. Hits the trifecta. Bailey's got 39.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
There's a screen by Marshall. Here's MP. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pass to Bailey. Now Filipowski. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. Mikhailuk. Pass to Kessler. Back to Mikhailuk. The 3 is up. Here's Bailey to the left side wing.